Sound key 5.5 and MIDI. Go. Alex, flies and auto.
Set on stage.
Go.
My name's Dave Tuff. I'm the stage supervisor for the Lyttelton Theatre, and I'm the stage OA for Red Barn, so I run the stage crew during the shows.
I'm Georges. I'm a stage technician at the National Theatre, and on Red Barn I am the key man for the show.
I'm Eddie Hardin. I'm stage crew at the National Theatre, and I'm also the deputy key man.
The Red Barn is a 12-man stage crew show. Having that amount of bodies on stage requires a lot of coordination, that we're not running over each other. We don't only just move the trucks, we also set the scenes with all the props and furniture on them as well. So it's a very complicated process.
With the sliders slowly closing, obviously that gives us something that we can sort of hide behind when we're setting scenes. So you might be sort of looking at Donald on the stage in a blizzard. Unbeknown to you, as the slide is coming from stage left, we're trucking along with one of our trucks.
When they open and close, it allows us to set the scenes directly behind them, but it also gives the visual impression of a cinematic world, tracking and panning through the scenes as they play out.
I'm Bunny Christie. I'm the set and costume designer of the Red Barn. I really like this one. It's kind of fun to do. Who knew you could get grey balloons? I think people out in the audience probably think it's all much more kind of computerised and mechanised than it actually is. It's all, a lot of it is, you know, brute force and strong guys and their skill at kind of riding the wagons. You know, it's really exciting when you see them and they get them up to top speed and then they're stopping right on a mark.
I'm generally on the farmhouse. The farmhouse you'll see more than any other truck. Mainly the farmhouse is the one that's coming on and off, which is probably the fastest moving one. So this show is a little bit different because we're using the side stage, so we've got the stage left shutter open. That's where we have the farmhouse coming on and off from.
So this is the farmhouse truck. The play's set in 1969, but we wanted a kind of feeling that in this farmhouse it's got quite a 50s kind of feel to it, and it's a mixture of sort of Connecticut farmhouse and then things that they've done to the farmhouse to kind of do a conversion. And it has a very sort of clean, quite a sparse feeling to it. It's like nothing's out of place. It's kind of Ingrid's world where everything is kind of immaculate. It's quite an austere feel, it's quite stylish, but it's not massively cosy, I suppose. You never see any nature apart from when we're in the blizzard. So the windows are intentionally always got a kind of blizzard film on them. So it feels like there's a kind of blankness outside of all the interiors. So you never see any greenery or nature or trees or sky. So it's got a kind of abstracted, although it's quite naturalistic, it's also slightly abstracted feel to it.
We do quite a lot of stuff behind what, you know, where you're watching a bit of the show. We're setting another scene, stripping out an entire truck and putting different props on it, which very silently, which took some rehearsing at the start.
As you can see, when everything's in, it's absolutely kind of chock-a-block, the layers of stuff. It is like a game of Tetris. We're kind of like, you know, if I make one thing slightly bigger, then I would have to make something smaller. And I always wanted the kind of New York apartment to feel as if Donald had gone to heaven. So it's like when he steps into that apartment, it's full of light and air. Again, we covered the windows with this kind of gauzy film so that it's got a kind of blizzardy, snowy feel to it. For a designer, the lighting is absolutely crucial. So when I'm designing, I am always light my model boxes. I never work in my model box without having them lit, and I'll always be sort of thinking of where the light source would be. Some of the world of the theatre is really, really high tech now, but then we have, you know, a lot of it is absolutely human based, human skill, and the crew are fantastically important to all of that. And it's really satisfying when a show starts to dance, because you're literally, you know, like as one thing moves into place, the other one's just moved out of place, and an actor steps off the set and then it whizzes off into the wings, and then they're doing the quick change, and then they run round and the other thing is just there as they step onto it, the apertures are opening. That's just so satisfying. It's so satisfying for everybody, because it's like an orchestra when everything starts all playing together. That's the most exciting bit, really, of making a show like this that's all about kind of scene changes.
There's the demand these days from designers to produce something that no one's ever seen before, or do something in a different way. So we're forever pushing the boundaries of what's possible within the space we have, which is one of the good things about working at the National.
We feel a pride in your work, you know. You put a lot of effort into the things we do here at the National. And with every show, every single one that I've worked on since I've been here, I always find a sense of achievement out of all of them. You know that you've done something that people have come away from and enjoyed, and they'll talk about for years to come.